You were on the Kings of Comedy
Sure.
tour. Was that the most successful comedy tour ever?
It was at that point, yes.
At that point?
Yes.
Okay. You and Steve Harvey are friends.
Yes. He's my friend.
Still are friends.
Yes.
He went to go see Donald Trump.
Right.
You said some words about it.
I said some words about Donald Trump, but not about Steve.
You didn't.
I can't question Steve's motive for going to see him. I think that Steve is the kind of guy that believes that something good can come out of the visit. And Donald Trump is the kind of guy. Listen, Steve is no different than Kim Jong-un. They're all photo opportunities.
So you think that was a photo op?
Was it?
Wasn't like Steve wasn't already famous and rich and.
I'm not talking about for Steve. I'm talking about for Trump.
For Trump. Oh, for Trump, it was definitely a photo op.
That's what that.
Yeah. Remember during when he was running, he's like, "Oh, look at my African American right there."
Right. So I never ascribed a motive to Steve or not. We just had this passage, pomp and circumstance for you to go see Kim Jong-un, and all you did was take pictures. And right now, he's enhanced his nuclear capacity.
That's what they say.
That's right. So that's what they say, and nobody refutes it or affirms it. So what was that? I went to North Korea, and all I got was this T-shirt and a picture. So I think it's not. It was never about Steve. It's what Trump uses people of color for optics.
Okay. So if Trump called you and asked for a meeting, you would say no.
What for? What? What could I give him? What do I know?
Right.
I know how to drink and talk shit, and what do I know how to do?
Well, Kathy Griffin, she called Kevin Hart a pussy for not talking about Trump.
I think Kevin Hart is a very successful, talented cat who understands who he is and what he brings to the party, and stays in his sweet spot. So I don't know that I would call him a coward. I think that he is a cat that knows what he believes and edifies his position.
Do you think that once you reach a certain level that you can't speak your mind anymore?
I think that I'll always speak my mind.
You.
So I can't ascribe somebody else's motives. I think, and I can't call them what. Listen, I believe what I believe, and I believe whether the police is there or whether they ain't. So I can't kind of crucify somebody for not having my kind of more.
Fair enough.
It is.
You've talked about the double standard between the Texas school shooting and the Tay-K murder case.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at what you said. It was like a Twitter post.
Yeah.
So it had Tay-K, 17 years old, state Texas, crime, 2 capital murders, 1 aggravated robbery,
Sure.
facing the death penalty.
Right.
On the other side, you had Dimitrios Pagourtzis,
Yeah.
also 17, state of Texas, capital murder of 10 people, 13 injured, aggravated assault on a public servant, no death penalty, parole in 40 years.
Right. I think that there is a way that society is interesting. Is society or police apparently are more afraid of a black man that they imagine has a gun than they are of a white dude who's demonstrated he had one.
Okay.
How is it that Stephen Clark can get shot for thinking that a gun was a phone, but you have mass murderers that get arrested when you know they have a gun? And I think why is it that Pagourtzis, what was it? I can't even pronounce his name.
Dimitrios Pagourtzis.
Dimitrios Pagourtzis walked around in Texas with a black trench coat on.
Mm-hmm.
In high school with a black trench coat on, and that wasn't suspicious. But 2 black dudes in Starbucks are.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, and I said this earlier, the most dangerous place for black people to live is not in the suburbs, it's in white people's mind.